Hello YouTube, or actually the nobody of people that are gonna see this. My name is Bradley, but I go with my YouTube name for Veeaix. And this is gonna be my first video on this channel. So, we're gonna play my favorite game of all time right now. That's Dark Souls 2. I like the whole series, but Dark Souls 1 was fun, but I think it's because Dark Souls 2 was already coming out by the time I was playing Dark Souls, so I didn't really play it too much. But it was a really good game too. So I don't know, I just have the most time with this one, so I wanted to upload this one. So we'll just start here, going to completing the whole game, and I just start a new game. Alright. And I'll be shutting up during the cutscenes, like right now.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar? No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
beautiful cutscene that was. I remember when I first played Dark Souls, when it first came out on PC, although I am playing on PC with the Xbox controller. I'm not a PC pro. I haven't been using a PC all my life. I'm more in tune with the controller. So I just like PC. I just think PC's better than a console because it just does more things. Also, you can have better internet. Here we are in Veeaix Twist. And yeah, when I first played the first time, I was so excited for that. I was just pumped up. And I was especially animals, scary. I was especially pumped up because I don't know the exact date when this game came out for PC, but I remember like because it was out on console first, so I was like excluding myself from watching any spoilers or knowing anything about it. And I had shitty internet, so it took me like the whole day down this game, and then it was at midnight, around midnight when I was playing this game. I just stayed up all night just playing this. It was so fun. Well, I'm gonna be quiet for another cutscene.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright, so my name, I'll put a different name. I'll go into this once we finish the next cutscene. Yes, this is my name, but not really my name, but my character's name.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay, so here we are. Well, the reason why I chose the name Ichigo is just because I remember I liked watching that show when I was younger. It was a cool show to me. It came on Adult Swim, and it was really fun to watch. Oh no, I'm gonna be a man. I am in no way gonna make an exact copy of what Ichigo looks like, but I am just gonna make like a similar looking thing. Like I'm just gonna get the main elements. Like he does not look like that. He does not look like that. No, not like that. This is the closest one that comes to how he looks. But it still doesn't look good, but it's the closest one. The first thing that got me into wanting to make him is just the hairstyle. I was like, huh, that looks so like a character from Bleach too. Which I have made another character from Bleach that has that hair. I was like, oh, that looks like one too. But this is the one that just like kind of sold me. I was like, I've seen this hair before. It's like, whenever I think of like sword fights and bullshit like that, I just think of Bleach. So it just kind of works like 1-to-1 with me. Okay, so that is as much as I'm gonna do. That seems fine, perfectly fine. Okay. Oh yeah, let's talk about this. I always pick the petrified summon because life ring, you can find one. Human effigies, I'm not gonna die, I'm too good for that. Just kidding. Healing wares, I have Estus. Homeward bone, I can walk, I don't need that. Seed of a tree of a giant. I don't cheat whenever someone invades me, it's a duel. I don't Estus, I just fight them one-on-one. Bonfire aesthetic, I'm not gonna be trying to get any 100%. I'm not trying to respawn enemies. Petrify something. It's just a fun item. Gives you a random really good item. It's pretty cool. So I'll be quite.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Okay, so now that these assholes are done laughing at me and making fun of me, we can start the game. And those 3 keys right there were DLC keys to unlock 3 different areas. That the 3rd one actually came out recently, probably maybe a week ago. So I'll be going through those at some point. But that is not gonna be right now. That's way too far away. Still have to find a place. By no means I'm a Dark Souls expert. I consider myself mediocre at this game. But I gotta say, I know a lot about the game though. Not lore based wise, I don't know. I'm so confused with the stories. Well, it's not confusing, just that it's so vague, you have to think of it yourself. So I just don't even try. I just have a general idea of the story. Fight this, fight these guys. These guys can always keep coming back. All that bullshit. I know means that. I know means I have a Dark Souls expert. I don't speedrun this game, I just I'm not skilled, but I'm experienced. I have a lot of time on this, so I just know my way around. I think that's not being good. So I am gonna die. I'll talk about the build I'm going through for this character, so as you can probably assume that it's gonna be strength build. That arrow, oh shit. I don't know, I just can't roll it. Huge swords. How do you carry huge swords in Dark Souls? Ah, there you go, strength. That's all you need. I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna have a really high strength. I'm not gonna have heavy armor. I'm going light armor and just giant sword and two-handed. That's kind of the build I'm gonna be going for. And I am not gonna go through this whole tutorial area right now.
You! Give us smooth! Yes, you! Give us silky!
I know. Oh, I forget I have this. Might as well just use it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. China is treasure. That's the one thing I'm
You, give it.
Please. She got a demon's great hammer, but whatever. It's like I'm even gonna use that one until like long time. Okay, what was it? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go through all this area. I'm not confident with doing this with this little broken trade sword. I'll come back to it later and save it for that time. I do know there's a point. I do know over there. There's another ogre guy, but I've tried that before with the trade sword and I've died. This is gonna take up too much time trying to beat him. So I'm just gonna go head over to Majula and see what's up over here. Majula, this place was so beautiful. Like coming from that little tunnel where it was all dark and evil, it was like really scary to be honest when I was in that tunnel. I was so scared. I was like, zombie enemy? Swing gonna pop out? The signs and then the signs that people wrote scared me even more because they're fucking around with me like assholes. When I saw the light, I was like, oh, it's my saving grace. I'm gonna be using this weapon for a while. I'll take them off. I was just so happy to see the light and seeing the sea, which is beautiful. Oh, yeah, okay. I know you're supposed to go over there, but I'm gonna just clear up the jeweler and just like get all the items and just when I talk to I forgot her name. What's her name? I don't remember her name. When I talk to the person, I can just like I won't like around Majula. Titanite shard. So when I play this game, I usually just skip all the dialogue, but not this time. I don't know if anyone that's gonna watch this hasn't played Dark Souls. There might be one at least. And for that one person, they can see it. They'll get a chance to see the cutscenes. So, but I am gonna skip the stuff that's completely unrelated to the storyline. I don't remember this item over here. So, for the storyline based dialogue, I'm gonna play it out. You guys will be able to hear it. And cutscenes, or bones, whatever. And then for the random nonsense, like I'm gonna talk to that guy up there, on that tower up there. I'm gonna talk to him and I'm just gonna skip that because all that's really not important. Let's get to not important. You're important. You are important. Not you. Not this guy. Over here, you're useless scum that I don't need.
It is.
Be quiet, stop.
Well,
All he does is give you a little bit of
what do you to and
emo talk, I kill
and
myself, I
if
kill
that-
my soul.
good j-
I've tried so hard.
protect?
and
I see. If you
I
ever
haven't done anything. Oh, okay.
do you feel it suits, it will grow.
I'm not lonely. Oh, I'm Jester, that's a fun Jester. So I just want to join his group. He's a pretty important guy if you haven't played Dark Souls. He gives you some good tips and tells
May you find peace.
up. Gives you like little tips around it. If this is your first Dark Souls ever playing and you try this game, talk to him. He helps you out. Also, he gives you a pretty decent rating. It's not beneficial later, but it's helpful for now. Gives you a little bit of HP health. Yeah, it's slightly increases HP. Pretty good. Also, it's Covenant. It's Covenant helps you out. So if you get invaded, you get another bro to help you out. That'll help you against invasion if you're new to this game.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse? I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Emerald Herald, that was her name. Yeah, she's pretty important. She's probably the most important, one of the most important people to keep alive. Because she's the person that levels you up, as that text said above. And if you don't like leveling up, then she's a piece of shit. You don't need to talk to her.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Okay, so I guess she still is important, you know. Yeah, what she does, she levels you up and increases your S's plus. You might ask, what's that S's for? Basically, potions. This little bad boy over here gives you health. So, see how I'm missing health? Boom. Everything's gone. And also, so you rest at this bonfire. You gotta light it first. Now you rest at this bonfire. No, come on. Oh, there you go. See, you got two again, so unlike these life gems, it keeps coming back, so it's pretty, really good item. Well, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it.